A rescue call on the Elkhorn River is raising questions about safety after spring flooding. Good evening, I'm Jennifer Griswold. Last night, Waterloo rescue crews were called out to pull a group of tubers from the river. We've had a few people reach out since then, asking if it's even safe to be out on the water. Reporter John Madden looked into the rescue and the question of safety.
Well, this is the spot where 7 people had to be rescued from the Elkhorn on Thursday, which begs the question, should people be out on the river with conditions like they are, and should businesses along the river let them? It's the third water rescue in the last 2 weeks for the Waterloo Fire Department.
I think they just could not get themselves away from the trees as the current flowed right through there.
Those trees would play a major role in needing a water rescue Thursday.
There's a lot of trees that are down, full 40, 50, 60-foot trees that have fallen off the bank that are now in the river. Some are visible, some are not.
Dale Stork, rescue captain for Waterloo FD, says the floods changed the river, which can make it a risk to be on.
It is flowing a lot faster, and it's a lot more hazardous right now.
According to Stork, the tubers got their equipment from Uncle Scott's Outfitters, a tubing business along the Elkhorn, which appeared to be closed Friday.
It's careless and reckless of those that care about profits more than they do the safety of the public.
Rich Tesser of the Papio Natural Resources District says people shouldn't be out on the river due to those safety concerns.
Right now, it is really unsafe. There's a lot of hidden debris underneath the water.
But the river is not closed, and those who have businesses along it can still send people out, according to NRD. Brock Barron, owner of Tubing and Adventures off the Elkhorn, says it's important for customers to know those concerns.
After the flood, there is some additional risks. There's a lot of debris out there. The channel's a little bit deeper, so we make sure that we relay that to our customers.
Stork says the water elevation is around 4.5 feet, well below the 5-foot mark the NRD uses when deciding to shut down river access. And Barron says the water elevation on the Elkhorn has been consistent with years past.
There hasn't been anything released about any differences in elevation. This is an elevation that we've been using for years and years and years.
Regardless if you decide to go on the river or not, safety is key and could result in one less water rescue for Waterloo FD, who anticipates a busy upcoming season. In Waterloo, John Madden, 3 News Now.
Waterloo Rescue says to always have a life jacket when you're out on the river. Tubing and Adventure says it's important to stay in the middle of the river to avoid that debris. That's why they provide oars to their customers. We reached out to Uncle Scott's Outfitters for comment but did not hear back.